Hi, I'm Jason Russell from Critical Dice, and welcome to the Fabled 42, where we build community through friendship, gaming, and of course, chaos. You're watching the Duke City Chronicles, a Monster of the Week stream set here in my hometown of Albuquerque, New Mexico. You can catch this live every single Friday night, 3 p.m. Pacific or 6 p.m. Eastern, right here on Fabled 42's Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Fable42. And you know this because you're probably watching it live right now. So welcome. So glad you're here. We're going to do at least one dice giveaway this time with the live chat. So go ahead and put exclamation critical in the chat right now to be entered for that. Also, if you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do that. It goes a long, long way. And if you have Amazon Prime, that probably means you've got a free subscription. And we'd love it if you'd spend it here. Let's go ahead and do our player character intros. Diane, would you go first?
Hi. Hey everyone, my name's Diane. You can find me on the internet at the Pretty DM, and you can find me here pretty much every single night that we stream. And tonight I am playing Katsia Rose, the monstrous playbook, half human, half vampire. And in the wrong time.
Or the right time, maybe.
or maybe the right time. I don't know. Yeah. She really misses her phone. That's it.
And that's what it all comes down to. That's the real horror story. GW, let's have you go.
Hey everyone, I'm GW. You can find me on IG and Twitter under GW005. That's 2 B's, 2 zeros. You can also find me here every Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific, playing Quavon Whispers, aka Q. He is the divine playbook, and he's the team's angsty, edgy angel boy, and he's kind of dapper because we're in the 40s. So.
Very dapper today. And Bridget.
Hi guys, I'm Bridget. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at string_theories_, and you can also find me here on Wednesday evenings in the Realms of Luchador. And I'm playing Suki Buchanan. She is a sassy, tattooed Southern grandmother / art professor, and she talks back to the dead for a living.
And Chris.
I don't know if there's a Chris in here or something, but this one is Riley Reed. You can find me at DM Riley. No, you can't find me at DM Riley Reed. This is DM Chris Solo on all the social medias who plays Riley Reed. I just realized that Chris has 5 letters and Riley has 5 letters and Solo has 4 letters and Reed has 4 letters, and I didn't do that on purpose, but I must have done it on purpose because I'm the expert. I'm going to keep talking until you stop me.
And I'm Jason Russell. You can find me at Critical Dice on Instagram and heaven help us, TikTok. We are in our 8th hunt, the Infestation, taking place here in Albuquerque, but in 1945. So let's hit that video and see what our hunters get up to today.
It's an amazing place. Most people have no idea where it is, but we're okay with that. We've got mountains, rivers, deserts, and over 300 days of sunshine, and some of the most diverse and wonderful people you'll ever meet. It's a great place to live, and I definitely encourage you to try it. But we also have our dark side, our own ghosts, secrets, and legends. Most of them are true. For thousands of years, people have been living here and dying here. This is Albuquerque, but it goes by many names. The 505, the Burke, my favorite is the Duke City. These are the Duke City Chronicles.
Welcome back. When we last left our hunters, they went to investigate the High Street house, which will be known as the Spy House in the future because of a premonition that Suki received. They got there and realized that there was something shady going on up in the upstairs room, as Riley could invisibly listen in and hear Russian voices and American voices talking about probably some spy stuff. Meanwhile, the mystery man from the Vision approaches, enters the house. The team is quite unsure what to do because they're not sure if they're going to destroy the future by making an action. And the mystery man and the Russian get into a fight. The Russian escapes. The mystery man shoots it, and it dissipates into what seems like mist. Suki is headed towards the car to get more information about the mystery man. As he turns down the same walkway, they lock eyes, and they realize it's Frank Hibben. A quick recap. Frank Hibben is a kind of famous person in real life and in our world, a famous monster hunter. He taught Montgomery how to be a hunter, who in turn taught Riley how to be a hunter. And now you are face to face with him, Suki, in 1945 outside the spy house. What would you guys like to do?
I think Suki's first thought is sidestepping bullshit. So she's gonna go, "Oh my lord, I heard some gunshots. Hey, are y'all okay over here? I'm a neighbor from and you know I heard some gunshots. Is everybody okay?"
Where did you come from?
"Oh, I'm down at Sunset House, but I was just I was taking a walk out. You know, I love these, you know, nice. What season is it? Summer?
This is summer, yeah. This is late June.
You know those hot late June evenings where you can't get to sleep because it's too sticky in the house? Yeah, so I'm just out for a walk of Albuquerque, and I heard some gunshots, and I got concerned, so I wanted to come over and check."
He's kind of slowly walking closer to you. I need you to roll to manipulate someone, please.
Oh boy. I know how to do that.
And when he says manipulate someone, he means like manipulate someone.
Yeah, not like the way Katia manipulates people, but...
Yeah, I wish I had the, like, go get me coffee sense. The manipulate is charm, correct?
Yes, it is.
Well, I rolled double sixes, so
Ooh.
it doesn't matter to me.
No, it don't.
That's so good. All right. Yeah, so you do what you set out to do. He kind of yeah, everything's fine. I heard a weird noise too, and just was trying to see what was going on. But yeah, I think maybe it was just a car backfiring or something.
Oh, thank God. You know, you can't be too careful nowadays, you know, with all everybody coming back with all the Lugers and everything like that. You know, kids get into it and they start shooting off things, and it sounds so much more worse than a BB gun, because I know what a BB gun sounds like, and that ain't no BB gun. It sounded like something terrible. So I'm very glad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad that it wasn't that. Well,
yeah, so I think we're good. Thanks for coming and checking. I think everything's fine. Riley, upstairs, the occupants of the room that you're in, they're at the window looking down at this exchange, and you're still in the room, I think, if you last left it.
I am.
What
I took
do
his
you
badge,
want to do?
right?
You took a badge, yes. So what do you want to do?
I forgot about Riley's disguise.
That is a very good
That's all
question.
I think about.
What is in the room with me? The door is closed. Did they lock it? Did they?
The door is closed because you slipped in as he slipped out, the Russian. And inside this room looks very much like it did back in the future. They kept it pretty similar to historical accurate. And you've got these two people here in the room. You've got Ethel and Julius Rosenberg are there. Ethel was in the little kitchenette making some coffee, but now she is at the window, and Julius is too. And you hear Julius go, "That's not good. All right, I'm going to check it out. Get everything ready for when they get back." And she goes, okay. And he walks out of the room.
Okay. So while all the craziness was going on, I meant to say this the last time, but then I forgot, and then I was going to tell you, but then I forgot. But for whatever reason, I just remembered. During all the chaos and all the loud noise and stuff, I'm doing something so it doesn't bring attention to myself, so I'm trying to be super, super quiet. But I want to carve into the ground in the corner where Riley was hiding when the whole lady with the demon thing came out, and I say, "Riley, don't forget to use salt." And I'm going to carve it somewhere where I would see it in the future.
Okay. I love that, and we'll let that happen. I will say, let's do this. I want you to roll plus luck. So take how much luck you have left, cut it in half, rounding down, and give me a 2d6 roll.
Well, say that again, because my
How much-
brain stopped working.
I understand that was a lot of PEMDAS algebra there. How much luck do you have, Riley?
3 left.
You have 3 left.
Yeah.
Okay, roll 2d6 plus 1.
When are you guys using your luck?
I used
We
like
need
2 or 3 of them
Luck.
last time when
Yeah.
it really mattered.
See, Cassie, the problem is that you're just naturally graceful and you don't need luck. So
What was
Mine
it?
got stolen by
2d6
witches.
what now? Plus 3?
plus 1. Plus 1.
Plus 1. Do I want this number to be high or do I want this number to be low?
I want to see if he closes the door behind him
Oh,
while you're busy doing this.
that was 6 and 1 and 1, 7, 8. I can do math.
8. It is ajar, but it's mostly closed.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
I
All
was
right.
gonna
Yeah.
give
So
her a heart attack anyway and walk out the door normal. But
that would absolutely bring attention to yourself.
what are you doing?
Dead.
Solved.
Yeah. All right. So
And we come back
Riley,
and Hitler's president. That's what would happen from that. Just so we're
we're not
clear.
following
Oh.
that line of thinking at all. So what are you going to do, Riley? You've etched that into the
Do I see
corner.
anything else that I could use to my advantage?
I don't think that there is anything else here for you to find. I'm not going to call for a roll because I just don't think there's anything here pertinent.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to meddle too much. So yeah, I'm gonna slip right out.
Okay. All right. And Katia and Q, what are you guys doing? Katia, were you flying, kind of pursue the
Yes.
Russian? Okay.
I was. So I think I would have. Is he gone?
His coat's there, but you don't see him anywhere.
His coat is there.
Yeah. So when he got shot by Hibben, it was a through and through. He tossed off the jacket and then just went and like black looking mist.
I want to go look at the jacket.
All right, great. And Q, you were on the roof of High Street House. Last I heard. What are you doing?
Yeah. Do I see the mist? I know he exploded into mist. Do I
Mhm.
see the mist anywhere? Where do I see it?
Yeah, so you saw it dissipate, but then quickly lost track of it because it is night and it was a black mist. It just like it got out of visual range of whatever lights were from the other houses nearby, and it was lost in the shadow. It's just not there to see.
Gotcha. So that means he's gone completely. I'll just say on the mental hotline, yeah, he's gone. I don't see him. I thought I try to keep track of the mist, but it's too dark. And I'm gonna stay on the rooftop, just looking down.
All right, great. Katia, what
And
would
I
you
will-
like to go ahead?
And I will just for the off chance of it, I will be having my head on a pivot, looking to see if I happen to get a glance of any mist, and that's it.
Right. If he like reforms someplace close, you'll be watching for it.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Katia, so you want to investigate this this cloak?
Yeah, I want to see if there's any like pockets and like things in the pockets. Maybe like a matchbook that shows
Yeah.
like a hotel that he's staying in.
It's worked before. Yeah. And roll investigate a mystery, please.
Investigate a mystery. 8.
8. Great. So you're going to be able to hold 1. What
Yeah,
happened?
I guess I just want to look and see if they're investigate a mystery. What is being concealed here in this
Great.
jacket?
A crowd favorite. You put your hand in one of the pockets as you're picking this jacket up to kind of like rummage through it. And you put your hand in and you feel something on your hand. You immediately pull it back out. And 2 beetles about 1.5 inches long crawl out of the pocket. And there's another one like on your hand.
A
And
beetle?
Beetle. Yeah. Like almost like a scarab, but it's pretty big. It's like inch and a half. Not a cockroach, but like a beetle.
I think my initial reaction is, oh my god, what is that? But that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't tell me what hotel he's staying at. But
No, it doesn't.
huh. I want to try and keep the beetle, and I want to go find someone to
Sure.
kill.
Right.
Who's
So like,
gonna believe me that I just found a beetle in this guy's jacket?
yeah. Well, you found 3. You caught 1. So are you just like holding it in your hand like I caught myself a baby bumblebee, or like you finding like a compact or something in your purse, or I don't even know what? Like, are you trying to put it in a container, or are you just holding on to it?
No, I'm just holding on to it. I don't think I would have had a container on me.
Okay. And you
I'm
finished
not like Riley. I can't just like pull out everything but the kitchen sink from my pocket.
pretty much on a high enough roll.
The
Maybe
kitchen
even
sink
that.
was in my other bag, but
Mhm.
Left in the truck.
oh, the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Truck. I'm missing the Stang, man.
Uh-huh. And Katya is missing some of her weapons. So is Riley, in fact. So you kind of, you have that, you turn around looking towards the house, and there's like some, outside lights there, and you can see the conversation is wrapping up with Suki, and I'm assuming you caught most of that conversation via the telepathic link. So Suki, Hibben is kind of like ended the conversation as subtly as he knows how to. What are you doing? Are you just standing there grinning? You walking away? What are you going to do?
I'm going to politely bid him a good night and start walking down the road back towards Sunset House, whistling to myself until I get out of eyesight. And then I'm going to duck behind somewhere and be like, that was Hibbit, y'all. In the thing.
What?
That was Hibbit. I swear to you, it is really, it was him, but like young.
The Russian was Hibben? That don't make
No,
sense.
the other guy. The other guy who went in the house after y'all.
Why was Hibben there then?
I don't know. I think he might be, sort of. Did I hear that he like turned into mist through the telepathic link? Did anybody shout that or anything? But I know what happened.
I think I did. I
yeah.
did, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Katya
Right.
and Q had good eyes on that, and I think that that's something you guys would all know.
Yeah. Well, he's the one who shot the other one.
Oh.
So was he on hat?
Maybe. I think it might have nothing to do with espionage and everything to do with the fact that guy's, supernatural.
And there's a beetle in his jacket. Well, there's multiple beetles in his jacket, but I got one.
What?
Yuck.
It's like a big beetle. It's pretty cool.
Keeper, have I ever heard of any kind of monster that uses beetles? That teleports?
Feels Egyptian.
Mummies?
I would say, give me a roll plus sharp,
Okay.
and I would say with a -1 because this is not incredibly common.
Okay, well, I just rolled double sixes. -1 is an 11. Let me see if I have anything to sharp. 1 second.
Which
0
one?
to sharp, so 11.
11. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've never encountered anything, but one of the things that has been almost like fun for you ever since you became a hunter and realized that, hey, monsters are real and the world's way weirder than I thought it was, is kind of going back through, especially after meeting Riley, and reading old like fairy tales and reading and looking at like old monster movies and stuff, and kind of going, oh, I wonder if that's based on anything real. I wonder if that's really a thing. And the more and more that you've experienced, you're like, okay, ghouls, they're real. Vampires, absolutely real. Werewolves, cool. And you're like, a beetle, huh? And you're like, oh, kind of like a scarab. And you're like, and you have this kind of thought of like, wait, didn't the mummy, like from the Brendan Fraser movies, didn't he turn into a beetle? I mean, that's the only thing, like he turned into like a swarm of beetles. and that's the only thing you have, but you don't know if that's real or not.
I'm going to say with that entire string of thought, I shared that to everyone else who's linked to me.
Yes, I remember that movie.
Now,
There were 3.
I'm
there
just
could
getting
be
hung
more.
up on, you found a beetle in a jacket. I mean, was it John or Paul? But they don't even become famous for like another 15 years.
Not
Well-
the Beatles, a beetle.
Oh, like an insect. Oh,
Yes.
I understand now.
Listen, I
No.
wouldn't be talking to you right now if I found a beetle in a jacket.
So, do you think instead of a mist, he turned into a bunch of bugs?
No, it was definitely Misty.
It was like misty.
But he left behind the bugs.
It could have
What
been
that means,
dust.
I don't know.
Could have been dust. Oh, that's a very good point, Q. Sorry, I'm walking around the block hoping that Hibben has
Yeah.
pulled away at this point.
Yeah, at one point, Suki, you kind of look behind your shoulder as you're kind of like turning the block, and you see Hibben at the end of the house, like the same path that you were between the two houses, and you see him kind of check to make sure that you're leaving, and you see him turn back and go back towards the back of the house where he came from. Q, you said that you were keeping your head on a swivel.
Yep.
Okay. Katya, you're kind of near the backyard now, and you know Hibben was in the area, and you're looking around, and you don't see him anywhere. Q, you kind of are glancing down to see what he's up to, and you see him just for a split second. You see this, and he's gone.
Oh no.
He put
He's
his
got his glasses.
Got the
glasses.
same glasses.
I yell out in my head. He disappeared. He put on glasses and disappeared. I think it's the same glasses that Riley uses.
Oh, he's
How
got
can you
glasses.
have the same item being used at the same time?
Because Riley probably actually got
We're
it from
about
him.
to implode the universe. This is
We are.
risky
Well, hang on,
business.
real quick, because I know things about to go down. You said that the dude went into dust, and there's just a jacket and a bug. Are you sure the dust wasn't just the transformation poof, and he's
There were
actually the bug?
multiple beetles.
Oh,
3. I found 3. 2 got away. I caught one.
Are you still in the backyard, Katya?
Yeah.
what do I see in
Well-
the hallway?
I have a question. The car is still out front. His car that he drove up in, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna think really hard. He's probably headed to his car right now. I can't see him because he has the glasses on. But anyone who can get there, get there. I'm just gonna try to move on top of the roof just so I can
Keep
see
good
if
eyes.
if I see his door open.
Okay. Riley, where are you?
I'm still in the hallway, I think, of the second
Downstairs.
Floor. Second floor still.
Were you headed downstairs, or were you
Eventually,
staying
yeah.
upstairs? Okay, I think between all of this time, you could easily be on the first floor. Or
Did I see the guy?
Is your intention to leave the house, or are you looking around the house more?
Well, now that you said it like that, I want to look around the house more. No, I was probably leaving the house.
Okay, so during all this conversation in your head, you're going down the stairs carefully, looking to make sure no one else is around. You get into the hallway, looking towards the back door, and you see Hibben standing in the back doorway, and he's looking at you, and you're looking at him, and you're
Shit.
both wearing the same glasses.
Do we see anybody else around here?
No one else.
Question. What I know about
Is-
Montgomery is when did he train Montgomery?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It'd be later,
Um,
right?
It would be later. It probably was, I would say Hibben probably trained Montgomery through the 60s, and Montgomery probably trained you through like
Yeah.
the.
So Montgomery
90s?
means nothing to him.
if
This
it-
means
it-
everything to him right now.
I would probably say that's accurate. And you guys are like locked eyes, like deer in the headlights with each other right now.
Haben. I never met him, right?
You've seen pictures.
Wow, it's real weird seeing you in real life. I've only seen pictures of you, and this is going to sound a little strange. I
He's
noticed
walking aggressively towards you, like big step, like
now. Before you do anything crazy, I noticed that you have the same sort of kind of jewelry on that I'm wearing. Fancy that is. I got this from your. It was in a secret location, right? Like his stash house.
his stash in the Zimmerman library. Yeah.
So, funny story is I actually acquired this from your stash house in the year 2021. I was trained by a man by name Montgomery, someone who you have.
Take him off. Take him off right now.
Not yet, because there's all sorts of crazy things going on here, and only you and I can see each other, which is what it seems like. So we're going to stay invisible while we have this conversation, because those people upstairs are still doing whatever they're doing, and you turned into someone into some.
Come here. Come with me right now.
Are you on a hunt?
Stop talking. Come on. Out. Let's go. And he starts walking towards the bus.
This is weird. All right. This is like when I met Chris Perkins and I didn't even know how to say my name because my name is Chris and his name was Chris and I had to walk away and come back. That's a true story.
Same. Yeah, so like he leads you out into the back garden area where Katia is standing with a bumblebee.
But they can't see us, right?
No, and he like gets out there and turns to you and sees her and just like.
I just like looking around.
And he's like, points at her. Points at you and does like the back and forth motion.
She's part of my team.
You go visible. And he's all,
oh, hey, Riley, I got a beetle.
and he shakes his head, grimaces, and takes his glasses off. And you see him in there, and he's all.
And that was a trick question.
Would you like to see a beetle? The guy you shot at. This beetle came from it.
In the name of Abraham Lincoln is going on? Who are you people?
Well, my name's Katia. I don't know what's going on, but the guy you were chasing, he went into mist, and this beetle was left behind. Well, multiple beetles, but I caught one. You want to see it?
Now,
you have one?
Yes.
Don't let it go. If it bites you, tell me. Who are you? Looks at you, Riley.
Whoa.
No. I'm asking the question. No, I'm asking the questions now.
I'm asking some questions right now, okay, sir?
You won't.
Why is it gonna bite me?
It's a beetle. I don't know. You probably won't die. It's fine. Just it'll be fine.
Probably won't die. I know I won't die.
Honey, ain't you have that anyway?
Riley, like.
Right?
I don't mean to be listening to it. Sorry, that's rude.
Don't say it.
Yeah.
Frank.
He says we have to leave right now.
Let's go. Thundercats go.
What?
At your unit?
Suki's hoofing it around the block.
I don't remember what the word was. We went, I'm saying this in my mind so Frank can hear me. I don't know what the words are. We went back in time.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga. There we go. It just came to me. Frank found me. I saw Frank. We have glasses. He knows we're from the future, kind of. He's very confused. We got to go.
He takes you guys like further back towards where the Russian disappeared. So you guys are kind of like not in the backyard anymore of this place where stuff happened, and like leads you guys down kind of like a more like secluded area, because in the back of all the houses where they back to each other, there's like little garden walls of wood or stone, and then there's like a little alley where people put their trash and things. And so he kind of takes you guys back out to that way, and he kind of looks around like it's like talk right now, and I better like what I hear.
I will not guarantee you're going to like what you're going to hear, but I believe we're on the same page. So, in sometime in the next 15 years, you train a man named Montgomery to be a hunter, just like you, and he trains me 20 years later. Lots of things happen, lots of craziness. You saw the glasses. I'm going to point on his chest where I think the pendant might be. You got that right there? Does it look like this? And I pull out my pendant.
What is that? Is this supposed to mean something to me?
You're not wearing a pendant right now? I got that from his room, the Viking pendant.
Yeah, you sure did.
Oh.
He's like,
Ladies.
All right, well, okay, fine, it's fine. It's fine.
Here. I need you to make sense.
And I'll reach into my bag. I'm going to reach into my bag. I'm going to bring out his code book. Does this look familiar?
Where did you get that?
Yours is wherever yours is. This is yours from the future.
He grabs you by the collar. Have you been to my house?
Yes.
Who are you?
I just told you. I saw pictures of you in your house and all the little animals and all the things.
If you touched my wife or my son, I will end you.
Sir?
I know,
sir. This is in 2021. I am apologizing to you, but
all
of you are gone at this point.
You keep saying numbers like that's supposed to mean something to me, future boy. I don't believe a word of what you're saying.
Well, that's good. This is really confusing because it's like kind of meeting your idol, but then also like being scolded by him at the same time, and I don't really know how to word
Keeper,
right
I have
now.
a question real quick.
Yes, Katya.
My phone
Mm-hmm.
still has power, I assume. We haven't been here for that long.
Mm-hmm.
It would show the date, right? Like our date.
Yeah. Also, the phone itself is pretty compelling.
You have
Yeah.
pictures of. Didn't you take pictures of his house? Don't show him those. Never mind.
I took pictures everywhere.
She did.
I'm constantly taking selfies.
If one of my friends would like to word better than me, because my wordsmithing right now is kind of lacking.
Hi. I have this beetle. If someone wants to hold it, I can show you proof that we are from the future. You told me not to let go of the beetle. So someone else can hold the beetle.
Hold on.
So it doesn't bite me and it bites someone else. So
He reaches into his coat, same side as the pistol, and he pulls out like a little like metal tin. He opens it, looks at it, takes a mint, tosses the rest out. So put it in
you
here.
could have offered one to us.
Put the beetle in. He is not playing. He catches it.
And then I'm going to pull out my phone. Look at this. This is a phone. You can look up any information in the world from it. You can call anyone. It stores all your information, pictures, videos. You can, yeah. And I'm going to like flip through a bunch of my pictures to when we were at his house, and I'm going to start showing him.
Those are in color.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think
What?
about
I guess that comes in a little bit down the road, but
I mean,
it's all digital too. No film required, although a lot of people still like to shoot on film because it creates a really cool effect and it gives you that, like, you know.
he like shakes his head and like takes a few steps away from you guys, like still holding the tin in his hand. He's just like,
And I have this sword. I'm going to open up my jacket. I don't know. I got it from your room. I don't know if you have
he's like,
it.
whoa, hey, no weapons.
I just want it because it was yours. I don't know. Maybe you don't have it yet. It's okay.
He reaches behind his back inside of the coat, pulls out the gladius.
Whoa!
Why do you have?
I already told you why. We're way in the future. We went to one of the hunter
Okay,
cache
all right.
places, things.
You said you're from the future.
I showed you proof.
The phone is pretty compelling.
Well, it's a lot. It's a phone, camera, you know.
And you say you know me.
I don't know you personally, but my mentor was trained by you.
So you're saying that you're the next generation of hunters that I somehow train?
Yeah, I like the sound of that. That's why I'm acting a little silly right now, because it's kind of cool to meet you in the flesh.
Then I only have one thing to say. The night is dark.
But the dawn is coming.
Oh, it's a thing.
Well, slap me and call me Susan.
Did you want me to do that now, or you want me to wait? No, sorry.
He looks at you like, all right,
I'm special.
okay. I don't like any of this. My leg is tired. He got away. All right.
Just your
Let's-
leg?
And he kind of like taps his left leg, just at the knee. He goes, shrapnel. That's why I'm home. Let's go get some food. Well, there's a diner close to here, and we can talk about this.
Is it? What diner is it? Because we were at a diner before, and I don't know if I want to go back to that diner.
Oh, it's like I think it's called like Sunshine Diner or something. It's over. It's just down the road. It's not the same one.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds
There
good.
might be a murder victim there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is
It's
Suki
like-
and Q here
Someone
yet?
dead.
Yeah, that's my
did I
question.
make it around the block yet? Like,
Yeah. You can do it. You could have made it
hoping
here. You could have made it here by then. And then Q, you're seeing all of this and overhearing through the telepathic link from the roof. And they did step kind of out of line of sight with his little maneuver there. What do you want to do, Q?
I would have ported to the nearest rooftop that they kind of stepped in, just so I can keep an eye on them from up top. But I don't want to mess with the timeline anymore. So I'm just up top looking down like a hawk.
Okay, Suki.
Where y'all at? I had to run around the block.
I think we're behind a house somewhere where the guy went poof.
Oh, all right, I'm heading, and I'm gonna get there as quick as I can, and sort of like,
oh, our
Yeah.
poor old lady. Oh,
I'll walk.
Them bones. So you're
bursitis.
so you're walking up to the group, Suki.
I am.
You kind of get within 10 feet or so, and goes, and Hibben turns and says, ma'am, I told you everything's fine. I'm just talking to some neighbors here. It's
No, baby, I'm with them. I didn't know if I didn't know if whether or not you were gonna trust us or not, so I had to lie to you, baby. I'm sorry. I'm with them, and I'm having trouble untying my thing, but I'm gonna untie my red bandana and sort of blot my face.
Riley, he looks at you and goes, do I train her too?
I don't know. You just trained me.
No, baby, I'm sort of a natural adept.
Yeah.
All right.
There's another one of us. I didn't really train him. I kind of I took him in. He's really like naturally gifted, but yeah. So he
All right.
He's like he was a partner for a while.
He's here. How many of there are you?
4.
It's just 4. All right. We'll tell number 4 to come on out then, and we'll go and sit and talk about this someplace well lit and in public.
You hear that, Q?
Do you put your hand to your head when you do
every
it?
time.
So good. He looks at you
It's
like
the Johnny Carson thing, you know?
No, yeah. I'm trying to gauge reactions. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you hear that, Q?
Yeah, I hear it. I'm thinking.
You want to come out now?
Fine. And I'll appear right behind him.
He's going to have a heart attack.
Yeah. So you
We killed
you
him.
you bamf in. You bamf in right behind him, and you're there for maybe less than a 1, and you see him turn smooth as butter, and all of a sudden the gladius point is at your nose. This him?
Oh, yeah, that's
Yep.
number 4. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Maybe don't do that without warning.
I've been around Riley long enough. I know how to handle it.
Suppose so. All right, enough. We got to get out of here. Did you drive? Did you walk? You know what? We're going to walk. We're going to walk.
You're just gonna leave your car back there?
Yeah, I locked it. It's fine.
Sure. Cool. Whatever. Fine. Yeah.
And so you guys get to the Sunshine Diner, and you guys walk in. You're given a booth. He picks one that's kind of a little further away from other places, and he chooses a seat where he can watch the door. And you guys are given some cups of coffee, and the waitress promises to be back soon to take an order. And he says, so this is what I'm gathering. Before you are all hunters from the future, and you went to my house, stole my stuff.
No.
But
it's
that's
steal.
fine because I'm dead, and now you're here to meet your hero. These are all things you said. Where
We
fill in the
did not
gaps for
say
me.
we stole.
No.
Yeah.
You
And we
went to
didn't-
my cache?
Well, because
Yeah,
we
we
were
were
shown
given-
there.
We were given access to it.
I mean,
By
what
whom?
were you gonna do with it? Don't worry about it.
There's no. This is 2021. You said, right? This is
Yes.
70 some odd. There's no way I'm or Brownie or who would have even told you? I'm trying to Patrick didn't show you, did he? I keep my son far from that.
Oh, Q almost says something, but then he stops.
Who did tell us? Because I can't remember.
It was the alien
Eubank showed you.
Eubank.
I'm not saying nothing.
But not the real Eubank. Not the one
yelled at last time. No.
Not the one that he's because last time I got corrected.
See, it don't feel good to get yelled at, does it?
Ooh.
I didn't say that out loud.
I'm pretty sure that Montgomery told me about it, and he said if you ever really needed stuff or backup or whatever, we can go there.
Right.
Yeah, we were shown. We really, honestly, sir, have the most upright respect for you, and we honestly sort of came across your house and the person who showed us in pursuit of a totally different thing. We're here by accident, and not by choice.
I hard look at Riley.
When she says accident, yeah.
We got here because of an accident that was, motivated by good intentions. But like most things with good intentions, it led us a little bit down the path to hell. But at this point, it's a path to 1945, and we're not really sure how to get back. We're just trying real hard not to do a butterfly effect. Do y'all know about the butterfly effect? I think that comes after.
No, but
Well, there is a movie, but
Yeah, but I don't think that came out in 45.
Cinematic adventure.
The gist is you're afraid that if you do get back, things will be weird.
Exactly. We're trying
Weirder
really
than
hard
they
not
are.
to cue. Yeah, weirder than they already
it's
are.
already pretty weird.
Oof.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with at least the concepts of the difficulties of time travel. You have to realize this is a lot. Why me? Why did you come find me? Why did you get involved in? So you just happened to be there?
Well, yeah.
You happen to be there where we were trying to do something else.
Yeah.
So were you after the creature? He's like trying to choose his words carefully because you either are in public.
Yeah.
He's like, were you on a hunt?
No, we're on a hunt to find a way home.
So
What we're trying to do.
What did you think was going to be there that would help you get back to your own zip code?
I look at Suki.
Well, our zip code's the zip code, but
Possibly.
just information.
Sorry, this is Bridget having a brain fart. Why we were there to find the secret to the plutonium.
You had
right?
You had a vision that
you
that led us here.
you had a vision, and it was the only nuclear based thing or atomic based thing you knew of in this era, because you did know about the exchanging of atomic plans
Right.
in and around this time period at that location. So
Well,
You see, like I said, I'm a little bit of a natural adept, and I had a bit of a vision that led us there. But the reason is we're sort of looking for something. How do I say this codedly and in public?
just a mineral to help us travel back to the future. But now, Suki, I'm curious now. Your vision wasn't about the material or information that we were looking for.
No, it was just
It was
about
about
the house.
Hibbin.
Hmm.
it was about me.
Yeah.
So we were looking at this different. Like, is he our ticket home?
Might be. It's just as good a lead as any.
So you have to understand, I am in a tricky position here, that my extracurricular activities, I've been doing this now 15 years, ever since some nasty business down in Las Lunas. But my day job he kind of says it low, is national security. I used to, before I got hurt, I was the aide to one of the Joint Chiefs. I moved information on the Western Front. After I got hurt, I came back here, and now I'm on a special detail for the next little while to make sure something goes right that I cannot tell you about. But yet here you are talking to me about certain minerals, which, if I'm understanding you correctly, means that you know a lot more than you should. And since I am, despite better judgment, starting to believe your story, that would actually make sense. And then the fact that you also know about my extracurricular activities, that puts a real wrinkle into it, because I can't tell my superiors what I know, and I can't tell other people who know about my activities, about my day job. And they're becoming increasingly linked, and it's uncomfortable, to say the least.
Well, I mean, you can tell us pretty much everything. We're kind of right in the same sort of jam. But you see, we know that stuff about you because it's in the past for us. And I mean, Hunter stuff, I mean, is also our present. But like, you know, it's
is trying to think how to navigate this. Why are you looking for the mineral?
because that's how we got here by accident.
You crafted a machine that's, I mean,
No. We didn't craft it. Somebody else was trying to steal.
Some fine folks of Albuquerque crafted the machine that we used to get here. And he's sitting right there.
Who are you pointing to?
Q.
And he looks at Q. You're an engineer?
No, I'm a teleporter.
Oh.
Riley blew us up, and it messed with my port, and we ended up here.
I'm like,
entirely how it happened.
Yeah, his face goes white for a second when you say blow up, and especially in the context of the conversation, he's like,
Forks drop in the other room, like, someone say blow up, I heard something.
Yeah.
No. Like, it has special significance to him, but he's like,
Drain another dishwasher.
so, so what you're saying is it was an accidental combination of things.
Yes. So we were on a mission.
Accident.
No, it was. And the circumstances of this unfortunate event, while it might be a little chaotic, we are alive. How the future is right now, we don't know. But we were on a mission, on a hunt to take care of someone who was doing something with minerals that they shouldn't have been doing. We tried to get it out of Dodge. And hopefully we did. Hopefully we got it out of there and it went kapooey and brought us here because we were all thinking about people from this time, I guess is how it works.
So you're saying you wound up in this situation because of an unfortunate mixing of science and not science.
Right.
And here I am bemoaning the mixture of science and non-science in my own life. And he looks at you, Buchanan, and says, and your vision was of me. I don't know how accurate or how they work, but I'm beginning to start to see the picture, to connect the dots, as it were.
Yeah, it seems like...
I can do that too. Sorry.
I have that ability.
I'm really fangirling about him, and he's a fake person. This is just weird. It's just, I'm sorry.
First of all, he's not a fake person. Go ahead.
He's very real.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, my visions ain't been wrong yet. So it seems like you might sort of be the key to this, since we all seem to be stuck at that particular point between science and, with lack of a better word, magic.
All right, here's what we're going to do. I clearly can't take you into the day job, but you can help me with the night job. I tracked our friend to the house tonight from an earlier scene. Go with me back to the scene. Let's see if your eyes from a different zip code can see something I missed. You help me solve this case. I will do whatever I can to fulfill your vision, its intention, and help you get back. If nothing else, to get you out of my hair.
Hey, Hibben. You think he's a mummy?
It did occur to me. However, this isn't exactly a scarab. He pulls the tin back out and sets it on the table, still closed. And you hear like little tink tinks inside of it moving around still. And he's like, it's a mummy is similar. You're right. Because scarabs, beetles, they would be attracted and controlled by. But the way he disappeared, that's not consistent. And also, then we'd be looking for like body parts in jars and have to find those to kill him. I certainly hope that's not the case. And also, I've never heard of a Baltic mummy before.
Find new things every day.
He looks at you and says, he looks at you, Asuki, and is just like, well, I'm not going to say the other word.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
I suppose
Canadian.
The most dangerous of all.
I'm sorry.
thank Canadians. Love you, kids. He says, so what do you say? Help me with my night shift and do whatever I can to help.
Hugh kind of sits up and clears his throat. Well, I don't know, Hibben. I mean, we kind of already found a way back home with some friends of ours here. But yeah, sure, we'll help you.
We literally just told him we needed to get home.
Did everyone else forget about the whole order that's doing us a favor?
But there's no
Yeah,
guarantee.
but they're just looking into it.
Sure, I hope.
Excellent. Then I suppose introductions and bonus fidelis are in order. I've heard them call you Riley a few times. I suppose that's your name.
Yes, sir.
And I'm assuming you're, well, much like me. You've trained, you've studied.
I'm an expert at a thing or two, yeah.
Let's see. And young lady.
Me?
Yes.
My name's Katsia Rose. I spent a few nights with a vampire and he turned me. And here
He looks
I am.
around the room when you say vampire like, so you have an unfortunate encounter with Leech.
I don't want to say it was unfortunate. I very much liked it. But we didn't finish the process.
So
I feel like some
you-
lady just passed out. Just
I
Didn't
was like,
finish.
oh.
What?
We didn't finish the process. What I'm saying is we didn't
Cue
finish the process.
to inside Jason's head, who's passed out now.
I can go out in the daytime.
I've literally never heard that, and I've hunted on 3
Apparently
continents.
no one's ever heard of it. I might be the first
they still
one.
haven't
I'm
heard
like,
about it in our time either.
I'm
I've hunted
No,
on
which-
3 continents. That is
Still figuring it out.
interesting.
We're keeping close tabs on her.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
why?
And you, sir,
Tremendously talented.
are non-scientific engineer.
Have you heard of Ezekiel? He's an ancient vampire.
I'll answer that question in a second. Thank you.
When he looks at me and says that, I'm just like, Q. Just Q.
Excellent. And you're a transporter.
My guide called me a divine blade, so whatever you want to call that.
Hmm. Okay. I think in Italy I met someone similar. And, ma'am,
Suki Buchanan, lovely to meet you.
nice to meet you as well. So you can read books before they come out.
Yep. I'm a pretty good read on people too. Also, I have a couple friends currently lingering on the plane of existence that nobody else can see. Ghosts. I can see ghosts. I can talk to ghosts.
And you're a telepath.
That would be correct.
Excellent. And I, as you know, am Frank Kibben.
Oh, we know. I actually work at the university. I don't think you work there now, but you
Well,
will.
I was going to. I've got my PhD already, but
Oh, you should. It's really people remember you very kindly. People like you there.
it's good to know. All right. Well, now the introductions are over, suppose we should get to the previous site. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you know about Ezekiel?
Oh yeah.
He gives you, like, you notice his eye, like, looks at you, like, for a split second. And he goes, doesn't ring a bell.
I don't believe you.
You shouldn't.
That's how we got the shrapnel.
Yeah. He's like, I feel like you folks know enough of my secrets. Let's keep the mystery. It's healthy for relationships to have some.
When he says that, Q sucks extra hard on his straw and his malt. Yeah, sure.
You know, Miss Rose, I'll trade you.
Yes.
I'll tell you the answer to your question if you will answer mine from before.
What's that question? I don't remember.
Who showed you my cash?
Just like looking at everyone.
I think Suki.
That's a really difficult question to
Suki-
answer.
Suki will say in your head, honestly, the fact that a space alien that looks like Eubank, that's kind of a vague enough answer. I think honestly it might confuse him enough.
So here's the thing. There is a guy who's currently here, present, Professor Eubank.
Yeah, we're
Um,
friends.
That's great. He seemed like a really great guy. We met him in the future in 2021. That's a long ways in the future.
He kind of grips his cup and says, "In your time zone, in your zip code, yes." And like kind of glares at you, like get a clue. Come on.
But he was actually an alien. I mean, it wasn't him.
Oh, so you
Well,
can say it. That's cool.
what I got.
It hurts, don't it? It hurts, don't it?
yeah,
Okay.
well, we think he might be.
This whole time?
No.
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 He's not one now, if that's what you're asking.
No, your friend is your friend right now, but your friend ain't your friend in our zip code.
Yeah.
I
We think
found out the hard way.
someone just like took, not take over his body, but like copied the body to look like him.
Yeah,
It's
sort
a
of
body snatcher
I
situation. Oh, you
I don't
have
think
that
I
story.
want
Sorry.
any
Yeah,
more
a
answers on this
Xerox.
question
No,
right
it's
now.
fine.
I
Do you know Sonny? Never mind. We should go.
Miss. He like just gives you a look and looks back at Katia. Yes, I know an Ezekiel. I'm assuming you're asking along the same lines as your particular resume.
Well, I met him. He seemed nice. He seemed to have information on what's going on with me.
Interesting. Last I saw him was on the Western Front. He helped me escape from Italy.
Oh, he was getting hurt, and I was getting hurt, and we got out, and then he like disappeared. But I don't smell any vampires around here right now.
Oh no, it's way too sunny here.
I'm here.
Well, yeah, but you have you seem to be a little bit different.
Of course.
Do you eat?
I can eat, but I
That's
prefer a
not what I'm
different
asking
type.
you, lady.
Oh, like eat?
Check.
Yeah, I eat.
Do you intend to be eating in my city?
Hate to tell you.
Oh, Riley doesn't know this. Hang on.
Neither does Q.
I'm gonna take my hat off. I'm gonna get back into Riley mode. All right, let's go.
Hibben,
Say anything.
Hibben, like while you're,
I've never
I'm
murdered anyone
well,
to eat.
I'm assuming your face is doing all the things that Diane's face is doing. He looks at you, and then he looks over at the boys, sees their quizzical looks. Looks back at you.
I've
then
never
looks at
killed
Suki,
anyone.
who's trying to not emote. And he's all,
I've never killed anyone.
really? So not all of you know what each other are doing. Huh.
I've never killed anyone.
So the mental link is only sometimes. Interesting. All right, let's get back to work then. And that's where we're going to end our episode.
Whoa! We got caught.
Hibben is so terrifying
We
because
just
he
got
like
stolen.
knows everything.
No,
Isn't
for
it
real-
everything?
For real though, I'm super fangirling. It's weird. It's so weird, and that is a true story. So when I went to TwitchCon and I met Chris Perkins, I went, and this is anybody if you share the same name with them, it just brain dump. Like, hey Chris, I'm, and I literally just did that. I turned and walked away, and Perkins was like, and then went back to watching whatever he was watching. 15 minutes later, I came back. I'm like, hello, and then we talked for like 45 minutes. It was great.
That's awesome. My encounter with him went a lot smoother. But anyway, no, I asked him, I said, who's your favorite D&D character and why is it Spurt? And there is video evidence of this. Anyway, thank you for watching the Duke City Chronicles. Please like and subscribe, and come back next week as part of UnkaDorCon. We'll be streaming the same time, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. And until then, Albuquerque is a weird place. Let's keep it that way. Bye.